Yeah, good evening. This is Shamz-view. We actually on another episode of the YouTube program that I usually keep out. And in my last episode, I talked about is money. Is there any money is there any amount of money that is ever enough for you to start up anything? No money is ever enough for you to start up anything. Right. Basically, everybody's dream, or most people's dreams, most especially in Nigeria, is for us to be rich. Every single soul wants to be rich. And it's actually a brilliant idea. Very brilliant. And then some of us are privileged and we watch our parents grow from one stage to another. And like some of us are actually coming from a very humble background. So our parents were not really super rich, or they are not rich. Sometimes we might be thinking it is due to bad decisions or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it being a bad decision. But then the question here is, what exactly are you doing today to be rich? What sacrifices are you putting in today for you to add some value financially? A lot of us keep singing choruses that we want to be rich. I also want to be rich. Everybody wants to be rich. But the bitter truth is, I came from a family of civil servants where their salary wasn't something to write home about, but it was more than enough to cater for us, the kids. I got to realize that, truthfully, civil service job cannot make us super rich, or 9 to 5 cannot make us super rich. Then we need to think outside the box, right? Now, if you look at somebody like Dangote or $10 and what have you, they weren't, or they are not 9 to 5 set of people. If you look at people like Davido, Burna Boy, they are not 9 to 5 set of people. So I think we need to actually work and think outside the box. But I have a problem. Most of us are very lazy. Not lazy in terms of we are not gingering ourselves to do things. No, not from that aspect. But from the aspect of we starting a brand, right? Starting a business. For us, starting to nurture our humble beginnings, all right? Now, some of us might have been getting salaries that is for the privileged people who are working, right? And these particular salaries are not converted into any little savings, right? I know times are hard, but we blow it. I'm not talking about others alone. I'm talking about my own self as well. Like, we keep blowing this money because we have this money coming in every month, and then we become so comfortable. All right. We know 200,000, it's not enough money for us to think of building anything. But the social media has actually helped our lives. In the past, the social media was constrained, no much publicity and all of that. But then with the advent of globalization and social media, it has actually given us a wider opportunity, a wider coverage to cover. So where the little services I do can actually be cut across other places, and people will definitely see what we do. So we need to put in effort and energy. And that is why I still, respect people like P Square. You understand? I think I said something like that in my previous videos, or one of the videos I actually did. I still want to give a special appreciation to P Square, because I saw how Squared Records, then Timbuktu, right? I don't know whether they were Squared Records or Timbuktu, when they released their first album, Where Were You Last Night? They were going from bus stop, senorita, from crowded bus stop to bus stop, and they were selling their own CD plates. And then we don't have DVD. It was CD plates then before DVD came into existence and all of that. And I was in Jaws by then. I was in Jaws. I was running my diploma program then when that thing was actually going on. But then they put in effort, energy to build from the scratch. So let us look at someone like Nons Miraj, which I still talked about her in my previous video. Nons Miraj actually had to go from campus to campus, from one campus to another, telling people to subscribe to her YouTube channel. And now she's big. So we need to look at life outside the box. We need to think of what we need to do so we can be able to add value to our own life that we're building, because we might still end up the same way some of our parents ended up. Why? Because they were embarking on 9 to 5. I think investment leverages us from a lot of things. Little savings. Now, like I said in my previous video, last video, no money is ever enough. Some people think 200k is actually too small. 150k is actually too small for our problems. But even if you add another 150,000 or 200, making it 400 to the same money we see, some who are privileged to see that money, it will still not be enough. So if we discipline ourselves, we pull out 20k, 10k, 5k, 30k consistently, I think we would definitely build. It might take us longer time, but then we can start up little by little, have multiple streams of income, which I am also affected. I don't have any. But at this point, I think I need to start thinking about my own self too as well, all right, on how I need to add value. So have it at the back of our minds that no money is ever enough for anything, all right? Cheers. Let's all grow together. If you have business opportunities, share with me, share with everybody, and then we grow together, all right? Have a wonderful evening. Bye.